I just needed to do that because I cannot believe that I have completed uni and I got first class. Ooh, 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 ooh. But you know what? Do you know what's savage about this? The fact that if you do get a first class, you'll think you'll get a higher salary, but it doesn't actually work like that. Actually, no matter what grades you get, it depends on how you work. Anyway, so I needed to have some coffee because I'm literally falling asleep. Let's put my coffee there. So, what is next after university? So I'm in two paths. It's either to go and do my master's and then PhD, or hold on, wait, can you do a PhD? Yeah, you can, innit? Go on to the sector that I have been qualified for. So go on to teaching. So there are two or three subjects should I go back to uni to do my master's that I am very much so interested in, which is child and adolescents mental health. That's because currently I do work in a sector with children with severe special needs, and I've grown to fall in love with them. I'm passionate about working with them and understanding that just because you have a disability, you do not have a limitation. As long as you have a person or an adult that is able to support you to reach your goals, you can do it. So in regards to children with special needs, I work with children that have autism, visual impairment, hearing loss, English as additional language. But with additional language, they don't really link into that as much. But it's also known as special needs for some reason. I don't know why. So in regards to that, I'll definitely want to go on to that, explore that area a bit more in depth, just to understand what it is that children with special needs or mental health go through, and how I can support them further to reach their milestones. So definitely an interesting course to look into and to explore furthermore. The second course I am interested in is psychology, only because I like the mind. I like to understand how the mind works. I like to understand in child as a context. I would like to understand, why do children behave the way they do? Why do children have different characteristics? I hope I pronounced that right. Why do children have different traits? Why do children hate while the other one don't? This one, like, I just want to understand the mind. Like, how does it work? What it triggers in order for us, or in order for children to act the way they do. So that's definitely something I want to understand and explore more. I understand that it's very intense module, and exams as well. I'm not good at exams, so maybe I'll give that a go. But I will try, because I believe in life, if you don't try, you don't know. And in order for you to succeed, you have to be willing to try and make mistakes and learn from it, and then understand where you've gone wrong. So that's definitely a topic I want to explore further. Final topic, which I am very much so interested in, is early childhood, which I did as a BA but further into masters, only because I love to work on policies and also children's rights in regards to how we protect them, how their voice are advocated. So with that, I'm very strong when it comes to advocacy and children's rights. So that is something that I am interested in furthermore, to explore, develop, and extend the knowledge that I currently have. So definitely early childhood as a master, and then just to see where we're going. With early childhood, there's different aspects to go into. You've got diversity, you've got inclusion, you just have a lot related to children, which is really big. And I understand that with this, you have one module which you can probably pick, but I need to explore in depth. I've only got like 3 weeks in order to make my decision, because I've already got my offer. So should I go on to back to education to do my master's, maybe that will be another course I would like to look into, definitely. When it comes to sector of working with children, I'm interested in variety. Obviously, I started as a nursery nurse and then I worked my way up to a deputy manager and then a manager. So obviously in life you have to climb ladders, but certain people have good networking and they don't need to climb as much ladders as we do, well, per se as I do in content. So I would definitely go back to management within a nursery sector because I found that very challenging and I like challenges. I like to know that this is hard, but I can achieve it because I know that I'm passionate about it. So, in regards to when I was a manager, I loved it. Do you know what it is? I'm into admin. I like going. I didn't know what made that sound. So I like typing, I like organizing, especially my table. I like to know that children are protected when I'm there and when I'm not there. I like to know policies and procedures are always up to date. And I just like organization. So definitely go on to management. Because of the stress as well that comes with it is quite a lot. Because everything will fall under your head should Ofsted come and complaints will be you, everything will be you. So maybe to go lower down, maybe a deputy manager as well is something that I'm very much interested in because that covers my home commitment and also I get a chance to not be as much stressed to also be with our child. And that's a good thing to look into. And should I go back into that part of the sector which is known as the early years foundation stage, I'll definitely go on to manager or deputy manager role. And when it comes to education, as in 5 and over, maybe go back into teaching assistant to get more experience in regards to how children learn and how the one-to-one supports them to develop furthermore and the struggles that you've helped them achieve that. So I love to see that this child has achieved this because of this and they're happy to come into school, they're happy to learn, they're just happy to be there and I love teaching them as well. And to go further chain, maybe work in a charity organization, maybe NSPCC, just to safeguard the children. Like I said before, children's rights is my highest sector which I enjoy the most. So just to go back onto NSPCC, just to advocate on behalf of the child, understanding that all children are unique and different and that we must protect them at all costs. So that is something that I'm very much so interested in, charity work and also advocacy in children's rights. If you were to come off education, which is what I just know, maybe go on to psychology, but with that it is very intense in regards to like workload. It will be a lot of stress and my hair's already falling. I don't need it to fall anymore. The pay is absolutely good, but it's not worth the stress. My mental health is more important than me gaining money to pay something that I'm going to leave behind one day. But I hope you honestly enjoyed this video. The video was basically understanding what is next after uni. It's either to do masters or to do work within the sector of education. But we shall see what September says and then I'll make my final decision and take it on from there. Thank you for watching my video. You have a good day. Bye bye. First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone that had supported me in my journey of university. Those that had believed in me and encouraged me to continue to go on. The name is endless. First and foremost, Dorian, she's always had a positive aspect when it comes to life, especially when she manifests a lot of stuff for me and all of them has come true. So Dorian, thank you very much. My beautiful girl Shan, she's always believed in me and sky is the limit. And I want to thank you very much for all your support, your kind words, and your wisdom. So thank you so much. And my other close friend, Deanne, I want to thank you, baby girl. We've come so far. We've achieved a lot together. May our friendship obviously prosper in the near future. Sensi, my redhead girl, I love you very much. And I want to thank you for all your support, for all your courage. You've been a wonderful role model to me, and may we go further and grow into a beautiful blossom flower. So thank you very much for all your support, girls. Take care. Bye.